You assume your dog sees your face the way you see it. It does not. Your dog sees a blur. The average dog has a visual acuity of 20/75. That means your dog must stand 20 feet away to see what you see from 75 feet. If your dog were human, it would need glasses just to read a street sign. Your dog does not see the world in black and white. That is a myth. But the world it sees is not your world either. Dogs are dichromatic. They carry only 2 types of color receptors in their eyes. You carry 3. Your dog sees the world in shades of blue and yellow. Red and green do not exist for it. That red ball you threw onto green grass appears to your dog as a grayish-brown shape on a grayish-yellow field. This is not a limitation. It is an adaptation. Dogs evolved as crepuscular hunters, most active at dawn and dusk. Their eyes prioritized motion over detail. A study of police dogs found that a dog can spot a moving object at up to 900 meters. The same object, sitting still, is only visible at 585 meters. Your dog recognizes you by your movement before it recognizes your face. But vision is only the beginning of the story. Your dog relies on something far more powerful. Consider the nose. Your dog carries approximately 300 million smell receptors. You carry 5 million. The part of your dog's brain devoted to analyzing scent is 40 times larger than yours, relative to size. In 2014, researchers at Emory University trained dogs to lie still inside an fMRI machine. No sedation. They presented each dog with 5 different scents. The dog's own scent, a familiar dog, a strange dog, a strange human, and its own human. The smell center of the brain responded to all 5 scents equally, but the caudate nucleus, the brain's reward center, lit up for only one of them, the scent of the familiar human. The scent alone triggered a positive emotional response. Your dog's brain rewards it before your dog ever sees your face. Your dog does not need to see you to know you are there. It smells your presence before you enter the room. It smells your mood before you speak, and it smells your health before you feel sick. This is not poetry. This is neurology. But there is more. Dogs hear frequencies up to 60,000 hertz. You max out at 20,000. Your dog hears the hum of an electrical wire you cannot detect. It hears a mouse squeaking 3 rooms away. More importantly, your dog recognizes your voice as yours. A 2024 study from the Eötvös University Department of Ethology proved this. Researchers placed 3 familiar people from the same family in a room and played a recording of one of them speaking. The dog had to identify who it was. The dogs succeeded at levels well above chance. They did not just tell a familiar voice from a strange one. They picked out the individual. Your dog knows your voice from your partner's voice and from your child's voice. It knows you are speaking before it processes what you are saying. This is not a simple trained response. Brain scans reveal that dogs carry voice-sensitive regions in their temporal lobes, just like you do. A 2014 study in Current Biology, led by Attila Andics at Eötvös University, found something remarkable. Dog brains and human brains process emotional tone in the same location. When you speak to your dog with happiness in your voice, its brain lights up in the same region yours would. Your dog does not just hear your words, it hears your emotional state. It knows when you are happy before you smile, and it knows when you are sad before you cry. The voice alone carries that information. Your dog does not process these senses separately. It combines them. It builds a single picture of you from your blurry face, your unique scent, and your familiar voice. You sit on the couch. Your dog looks up at you. Your eyes meet. In that moment, something happens that you cannot feel, but which changes everything. Mutual gaze between a dog and its owner releases oxytocin in both brains. This is the same hormone that bonds a mother to her infant. A 2015 study led by Takefumi Kikusui at Azabu University in Japan proved this. Researchers measured oxytocin levels in dogs and their owners after a 30-minute period of free interaction. Both species showed a sharp rise. When researchers gave oxytocin to the dogs, the female dogs gazed at their owners even longer. This is not a learned trick. It is an evolved response. Wolves do not experience this oxytocin surge when they look at humans. Wolves use direct eye contact as a threat. Dogs evolved to use it as a bond. Every time your dog stares at you with soft eyes, it is not begging for food. It is not demanding a walk. It is triggering a biological bonding response shaped by thousands of years of shared evolution. Your dog does not need to see your face clearly to feel this connection. It does not need to hear your voice. It only needs to look at you. The blurry shape in its field of vision is enough. It releases the same hormone that bonds a mother to her child. This system is powerful, but it is not perfect. Dogs can be fooled by simple disguises. A hat pulled low, sunglasses, a face covering. These objects break up the outer shape of the head, which is the main visual cue dogs use to recognize human faces. A 2017 study published in Animal Cognition by Paolo Mongillo and his team at the University of Padova proved this. Dogs recognized their owners when the full head was visible, but failed when only the eyes, nose, and mouth were shown. Your dog does not recognize you by your eyes. It recognizes you by the shape of your head. Emotional reading has limits too. Dogs can tell a happy face from an angry one, but they do not always understand what that expression means in context. A 2016 study from the University of Lincoln found dogs looked longer at happy faces than angry ones. But researchers also placed those same dogs in ambiguous situations. The dogs did not consistently use the emotional information to guide their behavior. The recognition was there, the response was not. Your dog knows when you are angry. It does not always know why. The system breaks down most when the senses conflict. A dog that sees a familiar person wearing a strange hat may hesitate. It smells the familiar scent. It hears the familiar voice, but the picture does not match, and the dog freezes. It tilts its head and waits for the pieces to fit back together. This moment of confusion reveals something important. Your dog does not simply react to you. It processes you, piece by piece. It assembles a single coherent picture of you, a blurry face, a unique scent, a familiar voice, an emotional tone. When one piece does not fit, the whole system pauses. Your dog is not confused by the hat. It is confused by a mismatch in its picture of you.